1 Kings chapter 12. Vayelech Rehoboam Shechem, ki Shechem ba kol Yisrael lehamalik oto. And Rehoboam went to Shechem, because all Yisrael came to Shechem to make him king. Wayahi Kishmoa Yorbaam ben Nebat. And it was as the hearing of Yorbaam son of Nebat. Uhu odenu v'Mithraim, and he was still yet in Mithraim. Atrabarah mipnei hamelech Shalomo, where he had fled from before the faces of the king Shalomo. Vayetha b'Yorbaam b'Mithraim, and Yorbaam had dwelt in Mithraim. Vayishlehu, and they sent. Vayikarahu lo, and they had called for him. Vayavo Yorbaam v'kol kahal Yisrael, and Yorbaam and all the assembly of Yisrael had come. Vayedabberu el Rehoboam lemor, and they worded to Rehoboam, saying, Abika hikasha et olenu, thy father made our yoke hard. Wahata ata hakel me'avodat abika hakasha, and thou now lighten thou from the service of thy father, the hard service. Ume'olo hakabed atranatana alenu, and from his yoke, his heavy yoke, which he gave upon us. Una'abdaka, and we would serve thee. Vayomer halehem leku od thelotha yamim v'thuvu elai, and he said to them, Go ye yet 3 days, and return ye to me. Vayeleku ha'am, and the people went. Vayewa'ath hamelech Rehoboam et hazkenim atrahayu omdim et pnei Shlomo haviu bihyoto hay lemor. And the king Rehoboam took counsel with the elders which were standing with the faces of Shalomo his father in his being alive, saying, Eka atem no'atim lahathib et ha'am hadeh dabar. How are ye counseling to return this people a word? Vayedabberu elai lemor, and they worded to him, saying, Im hayom tihye eved la'am hadeh wa'avadatam. If today thou shalt be servant to this people, and thou shalt serve them, waranitam, and thou shalt answer them with ibarata alehem devarim tovim, and thou shalt word to them good words. Wahayu leka avadim kol hayamim. Also they shall be for thee servants all the days. ויעזוב את עצת הזקנים אשר יעצוהו. And he forsook the counsel of the elders which they gave him counsel. ויועט את הילדים אשר גדלו איתו אשר העומדים לפניו. And he took counsel with the boys which grew up with him, which were the ones standing before him. ויאמר עליהם, and he said to them, מה אתם נועצים? What are ye counseling? ונתיב דבר את העם הזה, and we would return a word to this people. אשר דיברו אלי לאמור, which have worded to me, saying, הקל מן העול אשר נתן אביך עלינו. Lighten thou from the yoke which thy father gave upon us. וידברו אליו הילדים אשר גדלו איתו לאמור. And the boys which became big with him worded to him, saying, כה תאמר לעם הזה, thus thou shalt say to this people, אשר דיברו אליך לאמור, which have worded to thee, saying, אביך הכביד את עולנו. Thy father hath made our yoke heavy. ואתה הקל מעלינו, and thou lighten thou from upon us. כה תדבר עליהם, thus thou shalt word to them, קטוני אהבה ממותני אבי. My little one, my little finger, is fat more than the loins of my father. ועתה אבי העמיס עליכם עול כבד. And now my father laid upon you a load, a heavy yoke. ואני אוסיף על עולכם, and I am adding upon your yoke. אבי יסר אתכם בשוטים, my father hath chastised you by means of whips. ואני אייסר אתכם בעקרבים, and I am chastising you by means of scorpions. ויבוא ירבעם וכל העם אל רחבעם ביום השלישי. And Jeroboam and all the people came to Rehoboam in the third day, כאשר דיבר המלך לאמור, like what the king worded, saying, שובו אלי ביום השלישי, return ye to me in the third day. ויען המלך את העם, and the king responded to the people, קשה, harshly. ויעזוב את עצת הזקנים אשר יעצוהו, and he forsook the counsel of the elders which they counseled him. וידבר עליהם כעצת הילדים לאמור, And he worded to them like the counsel of the boys, saying, Abi hikabid et olchem. My father hath made your yoke heavy. Wani osif ala olchem. And I am adding upon your yoke. Avi yisar etachem bashotim. My father chastised you by means of whips. Wahani ayasser etachem ba'akrabim. And I am chastising you with the scorpions. V'lo hasha ma'aham melech elaham. And the king listened not to the people. Ki hayata sibba me'em Yahweh. Because it was a turning from with Yahweh. L'magn hakim et davaro. For the sake that he cause his word to stand. Atra dibber Yahweh b'yad achiyah hashiloni. Which he had worded, which Yahweh had worded, by the hand of Achiyah the Shiloni, El Yorbaam ben Nebat, to Yorbaam the son of Nebat. Vayarh kol Yisrael, ki lo hasha ma'aham melech alehem. And all Yisrael saw that the king listened not to them. Vayathibu ha'am et ha'melech davar lehmor. And the people, they returned the king a word, saying, Mahalanu helek b'David. What for us is a portion in David? V'lo nahala b'ben Yishai. And there is no inheritance in the son of Yishai. Lo halecha Yisrael. To thy tents, O Yisrael. Ata rehevetcha David. Now see thou thy house, O David. Vayelech Yisrael lo halau. And Yisrael went to its tents. Ubnei Yisrael hayot bim ba'are Yehuda. Vayimlok alehem Rehoboam. And sons of Yisrael, the ones dwelling in the cities of Yehuda, also Rehoboam reigned over them. Vayishlach hamelech Rehoboam et hadoram atar al Hamas. And the king Rehoboam sent Adoram, who was over the forced labor. Vayergamu kol Yisrael bo eben vayamot. And all Yisrael stoned him with stones, and he died. Wahamelech Rehoboam hitahameth la'alot b'merkava lanus Yerushalem. And the king Rehoboam strengthened himself to go up in the chariot to flee to Jerusalem. Vayipsha'u Yisrael bebet David ad hayom hadeh. And Yisrael rebelled against the house of David as far as this day. Vayahyi kishmoah kol Yisrael ki thab Yorbaam. And it was as all Yisrael's hearing that Yorbaam returned. Vayishlehu vayikrehu hoto el ha'edah. Also they sent and they called him to the congregation. Wayamaliku al kol Yisrael, and they made him king over all Yisrael. Lo haya achare bet David, zulati shevet Yehuda levado. There was not after the house of David except the tribe of Yehudah alone. Vayavo Rehoboam Yerushalem, and Rehoboam came to Jerusalem. Vayakahel et kol bet Yehuda ואת שבט בנימין 180 אלף בחור עושי מלחמה. And he assembled all the house of Yehudah and the tribe of Binyamin, 180,000 chosen workers of war. Lehilahem im bet Yisrael, to battle with the house of Yisrael. Lahathib et Hamluka leRehoboam ben Shlomo, to return the kingdom to Rehoboam the son of Shlomo. Wayahi devar ha-Elohim el Shemaiah ish ha-Elohim lemor, and the word of the God was to Shemaiah the man of the God, saying, Amor, speak thou, El Rehoboam ben Shlomo melech Yehudah, to Rehoboam the son of Shlomo, king of Yehudah, Ve'el kol bet Yehudah u'Binyamin, and to all the house of Yehudah and Binyamin, Ve'yeter ha'am le'amor, and the rest of the people, saying, Ko amar Yahweh, thus Yahweh hath said, Lo ta'alu ve'lo tilahmun im achechem b'nei Yisrael. Ye shall not go up, and ye shall not battle with your brothers, the sons of Yisrael. Thuvu ish lebeto, return ye, each man to his house. Ki mehito nihiya hadavar hadeh, because this word hath become from me. Vayishma'u et devar Yahweh, and they heeded the word of Yahweh. Vayathuvu lalechet kidevar Yahweh, and they returned to go according to the word of Yahweh. Vayivn Yorvaam et Shechem behar Ephraim, Vayethebah, and Yorvaam built Shechem in Mount Ephraim, or the hill country of Ephraim, and he dwelt in it. Vayeshemitham, and he went out from there. Vayivn et Penuel, and he built Penuel. Vayomer Yorvaam belibbo, and Yorvaam said in his heart, Ata tathu b'hamamlaka levet David. Now the kingdom shall return to the house of David. Im ya'aleh ha'am hadeh la'ashot devahim b'beit Yahweh b'Yerushalem. If this people go up to effectuate sacrifices in the house of Yahweh in Jerusalem, withab leb ha'am hadeh el hadonehem, then the heart of this people shall return to their Lord, El Rehoboam melech Yehuda, to Rehoboam, king of Yehuda, waharaguni, and they shall kill me. Wathabu el Rehoboam melech Yehuda, and they shall return to Rehoboam, king of Yehuda. Wayewa'at Hamelech, and the king took counsel. Wayash thene egeledahab, and he effectuated 2 calves of gold. Wayomer halehem Rabb lachem me'alot Yerushalem, and he said to them, enough for you from going up to Jerusalem. Hinne Elohecha Yisrael, behold thy gods, O Yisrael, ater he'aluka me'erch Mithraim, which they have brought thee up from the land of Mithraim. Vayashem et ha'echad beBethel, and he set the one in Bethel, with ha'echad Natan beDan, and the one he gave in Dan. Vayahi hadavar hadeh lehatat, and this word or this thing was become for a sin. Vayeleku ha'am lipnei ha'echad ad Dan, and the people went before the one as far as Dan. Vayash et bet Bamoth, and he effectuated the house of high places. Vayash kohanim mikashot ha'am ater lo hayu mibnei Lewi, and he effectuated priests from the ends of the people, which were not from the sons of Lewi. Vayash Yoroba'am, and Yoroba'am effectuated Hag ba'hodeth hathmini b'chamisha ashar yom lahodeth, a festival in the 8th month, in the 15th day to the month, kehag ater Yehuda, like the festival which is in Yehuda. Vayal alhamidbeh, and he caused to ascend upon the altar. Kena asha beBethel ledabeh la'agalim ater asha. Thus he effectuated in Bethel to sacrifice to the calves which he had effectuated. Ve'emid beBethel, and he caused to stand in Bethel et kohanei habamoth ater asha, the priests of the high places which he had effectuated. Vayal alhamidbeh ater asha beBethel, and he caused to ascend upon the altar which he had effectuated in Bethel, b'chamisha ashar yom, in the 15th day, b'hodeth hathmini, in the 8th month, b'hodeth ater bada milibo, in the month which he had contrived from his heart. Vayash hag libnei Yisrael, and he effectuated a festival for the sons of Yisrael. Vayal alhamidbeh lehakatir, and he caused to ascend upon the altar for to burn incense, or for to smoke a pleasant smoke.